Now, the joint that we're going to look at this time is a finger joint, which is a lot stronger than a traditional butt joint. Used in kitchen drawers and other furniture. It's quite a nice decorative design. Okay, you should be aiming to get them nice and tightly fit together like that. Now, like the last video, we're going to be using the tri-square, we're going to be using a tenon saw. With the addition, we're going to use a coping saw, which is used for cutting curved edges and removing waste material on woods and plastics. Okay, we could use a bevel edge chisel. The reason it's called a bevel is it has a bevel on that edge there. Again, very careful with them, very sharp. Okay, a wooden mallet if needed. Okay, then a steel ruler and a pencil. Now, to start, again, we're going to light the butt joint, mark up 10mm, put a square edge and remove that so that we have two nice square edges using the bench hook and the tenon saw. Now, for this, it's a bit more complex in the marking out stages. So to start, okay, we're going to simply mark the thickness by getting the thickness of this piece of wood. We're going to place it on top. We're going to line it up using the tri-square, get it nice and tight, and then simply with a nice sharp pencil, strike a line. Okay? That then gives us our thickness of the finger joint. Similar to the butt joint, we're then going to mark this all the way around. Again, nice sharp pencil, nice and accurate all the way around, and join them up. Again, that's all the way around. Now, the trick. It's very difficult to work out dividing numbers such as 84 by 3. So a little easy trick is to get the edge of the ruler on the edge of your piece of wood, and then you're going to line up the ruler until the side edge here touches 120. When it touches 120 in a diagonal, you're going to simply mark 40, 4 centimetres, and 80, 8 centimetres. Now, the way in which this works, that will give us the 3 division accurately. Take our tri-square, and we'll simply strike the lines through, like so. And if you measure, you will have 3 accurate ones, and this one is coming in at 29, 29, and 29. Again, square through over the top so when we're cutting we can see. Square that one over, mark that one up, square that one over, and then square them down. Really important that we square them all the way around so that you can accurately cut them and keep an eye on how you're actually cutting with the tenon saw to see if you're staying on the line. And that is how we mark out our 3 finger joints. You can then get the other piece of wood, line them up, and simply transfer those lines. So we now know that they're going to match up. Again, thickness, strike a line through, square all the way around, like we did before. Okay, and again, square those lines through. If you need to sharpen your pencil at any time, sharpen it. It's really important that these lines are nice and square and sharp. Okay, over the top and over that top. Okay, they're now marked up. We need to decide on how and which ones are going to stay out. So if we cut these ones out, we can mark hatch lines like that, and that indicates to us that they need to be cut out. Okay, we then need to cut the opposite bit out, so that would be that middle. And again, just hatch line, that allows us to know which bits have been removed, and it stops any confusion. Okay, most important tip when we're cutting, we keep it in the vise, low, nice and tight, and we're going to cut on the inside of the lines. So this bit here is staying, that bit there is going. So when we start to cut, we're going to cut on the inside of the line. Like on the butt joint, nice and accurate. Blow it so you can see your line. and then we're looking down, okay? Leaving that line in. Stop when you reach that line, then back forward. Stop when we reach that line. We can then flip it over so we're always cutting down. Again, inside of the line. It's not a race, keep it nice and accurate. Like a seesaw motion. And then just slow up as you come to the edge. Do the same on the other side and you will be left with the tooth. Okay? Now, the other side, similar. Put it in a vise, nice and low. We're going to use the tenon saw again. We're looking at creating this piece now. Again, inside of the line so we can still see the line. Accurate and check on both sides. Once we hit that line, we stop. Remove the back edge. Again, leaving this line. Checking your line like a seesaw so we're cutting nice and square. You're then going to take a coping saw. Clear your work area, get away any sawdust. We're then going to simply cut out, just gently curving our wrists. Take your time, the blade's very flimsy. And we're just going to try and remove that middle tooth. Again, leaving in the line. Don't worry if there's still a bit of excess to remove. The last little trick that we're going to show is how to use a chisel. Now, you'll take a scrap piece of wood to protect the table. We will lay our wood flat and we will take a small G-clamp. Okay, and the way in which we're going to do this is we're going to clamp it to the table. Stops any movement. And we're going to take our chisel and our mallet. And we're going to gently remove any of the excess. So again, a little bit at a time on the line. And gently take away a little bit at a time. Okay, until you have that nice, accurate square. Okay, should only take a couple of taps, the chisels are nice and sharp. Again, always going down into the table because we've got this to protect it. Okay, and you will end up with your inside tooth. Okay, it looks a lot like that one. And then when we put them together, you should end up with a nice, accurate joint with no gaps. Okay, and that is a finger joint.